Dang it, man. All right, there we go. Now we own that. Now we own that. It had it set to unlisted. Now we own that. There you go. There you go. Now we there. Now we there. Yes, what's up? All right, now we own it. Now we own it. Now we own it. Now we there. Okay. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay. So, peace, Mr. Cross. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We wonder why. Look at this. Crazy. Crazy. So we're gonna be we're gonna see how it goes today, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what these people really think, you know? Of course sometimes starts out slow. We don't care what y'all think. We don't care what y'all think. Listen, I gotta watch what I say. I do. I gotta watch what I say. But we don't care. We don't care about that. Y'all should never committed crimes. If you upset by, you know, how we making you feel, we ain't, what are we supposed to do about that? You should never committed crimes. You shouldn't be in a stolen land. We don't care. We don't care. This is what happens when you commit a crime. We don't care. Y'all bugging, claiming Africa love the YT people. I mean, you do. You do. Y'all all say the same thing. Y'all all say the same thing. What's up, Fred? What a do? I would love for us to be in our own little area. I would love for that. I would love for us to be in our own little area. They complain too much about what we got going on. They complain about us telling the truth. I would love for us to be in our own little area, honestly. I don't, honestly, what's going on? Why don't they bring the Cherokee back that's in Mexico? What's up, Afrik? What is that? Valerie? What's up? Let me check. Let me check the chat over here. Let me check the chat over here. Let me see. Let me check. 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 Okay, okay. What's up? What's up? Let me see. Oh yeah, we yeah, y'all live over there. More tribes in Africa kept fighting to this day. Fighting who? Each other? What do you mean by fighting? Who y'all fighting? I know y'all be fighting each other because you can't be fighting the so-called U.S. because you guys come here for refuge. So it can't be the U.S. So I don't know who y'all fighting. It can't be the U.S. You come here for refuge. Can't be that. Thank you for the thank you for pinning that. What's up, Apina? If we can as well, send it off to Venus. It's gonna be an interesting stream. It's gonna be an interesting stream. Can already tell. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. Gotta warm up. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Daryl? So today we're talking about the fact that when we're dealing with any nation, whether it's from Africa, whether it's from Europe, I feel as though they feel like they can control us. All right, they can tell us when to talk, where to go, how to feel, when to talk about something, when to stop talking about something. And I think they have this control. They have this entitlement to our people, right? Almost like some type of how do you say, some type of, y'all get what I'm trying to say. You spend your time spreading what? No, I spend my time spreading the truth. See, this is what protecting our people looks like. I know y'all not used to us protecting our people. I know y'all not used to us telling you, you know what I'm saying, what y'all doing and stuff like that. I know y'all not used to that, but that's the reason why we doing it. I have to protect my kinfolk from mental manipulation. I have to do that. We all have to do that. And you guys are here to put everything that you want first above us. So I just can't let that just go by. I've talked to many Africans, many people that's not from here, and they come here with their own personal agenda. They know that we're treated differently. So why should I care about you guys and of what I should be doing or how I should look at everybody? Never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy. If you sitting up here telling me how I should look at you when I can see the crimes that you guys do, no, I'm not going to sit up there and do that. You know what's crazy? You guys often say, oh, well, we commit crimes. We commit crimes. You guys commit crimes. A lot of the time, these be younger people. And another thing is, we don't need y'all to tell us. We don't need y'all to police us. I don't know what got in people's heads, but we don't need no immigrants or no particular people that have shown and openly exposed themselves for having a bias towards us to police us. We really don't need that. Like, that's not a necessity. It's not a need. So that's not even an excuse. There is no such thing as a good invader. What? There's no such thing as a what? That's not. No, that doesn't work. Most of the time, the crime are committed immigrants at but down a what? Well, most of the time, the crime are comments by immigrants at but down AAs. Kind of rearrange that if you can. Do you think Africans you should get reparations? Y'all need to like fix your fix that so I can know what y'all saying, stuff like that. Yeah, fix that. And I'm assuming you're saying, do I think Africans need reparations? You guys already get reparations. The U.S. sends you guys billions of dollars in aid, and I don't know what for, and they also give you guys the land that was stolen as a place of refuge. I mean, who would do something like that? So you guys are coming over here as quote unquote refugees for whatever you got going on, and you're being given billions of dollars in aid, and you're asking for reparations. You seem a little greedy. You seem greedy. And I mean, like, y'all always talking so bad, like the YT man, like the system or whatever like that is treating y'all so bad, but you come here though. You literally take your family and then you come over here. Like that's not logical. And you can't convince nobody that's logical. That's not logical. That's actually very questionable. It's a red flag. That's a red flag. What's up, Promise? What's up? Let me double check this. What's up, Mingos? Yeah, what's up? If anything, they should get same thing Indian tribes were given, a culture starter pack. The IMF gives loans, not reparations. You guys are giving billions of dollars. That's just what it is. I don't think we love the YT man. We match their fakeness, I think. No, y'all love them. Y'all show love. Y'all be making deals. Y'all be doing all types of stuff. And I just don't see why you guys would be in a stolen land. I really don't see Why that would be a thing. And we spoke to an African yesterday, and she said basically anybody would do that. No, that's trying to basically cancel out the crime. Saying everybody's doing it that doesn't make it not bad. Like it's still bad to do that. Our people would never go to a country that we know was stolen by the millions and claim everybody does it. We don't do stuff like that. Our people don't do stuff like that. Even when a few of us went over to Africa, some of them were called a colonizer. But y'all said they were Africans though. So you guys speak with a forked tongue. Y'all speak with a double tongue. Who's gonna call y'all out? How can some of our people go to Africa, purchase land when they were invited, and then you guys call them colonizers? When y'all sit up on the internet telling our people to go to Africa. Have you ever been to Africa? Have you ever been to Africa? Our people go to Africa. They go there. Some of them get, like I said, unalive. Some of them go up missing. Some of them get scammed. It's like you guys don't tell the bad sides and the terrible things about what's going on. You just kind of leave it up. You know what I'm saying? And then when we get there, we'll purchase land. You got a problem. We didn't. What? You asked us to go. You asked us to go there. You asked our people to go there. A lot of y'all, thousands of you, even some of you guys, governments and leaders, asked us to come there. It wasn't even just the governments and leaders. It was some of the people, the regular people. And then when we go over there, you're using that as a way to create mischief by saying we are in your land, being colonizers, and we're like the YT people, but you're telling us to go there. You can't tell somebody to do something, they do it, and then create an excuse for you to commit a crime or to do something that you know is bad. That's mischief. It's not intelligence, it's mischief. You know what I'm saying? And I love to point that out. Mischief is not intelligence, it's mischief. That's what it is. It's deception. Or misleading, you know what I'm saying? Which is still, kind of like deception, you know what I'm saying? It's still that. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? My YT friend went to Africa every year. He was treated great. I bet. See some Africans complain about going over there, but they beg people to go there. Interesting. It's gonna work out, man. It's gonna work out. Sometimes you'll start off like this. What's up, Memphis? Be one of them long lives. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to the chat over here. Let me go to the chat. What's up, Chrissy? What's going on? Should have put a description. You didn't necessarily catch the live. The lives has always been over here. You know what I'm saying? It's always been over here. Not on this side. Hold on a second. Let me roll this back. Hold on a second. Why you got Somali flag? Have been fighting European empires for hundreds of years. Magnificent. I went to college with Africans. Collage. I went to college with Africans. We got along great. Daryl. Interesting profile picture. What did yeah, they love them some YT people. How? Why Guinea flags there? Who told you that? Crazy. I don't know if y'all can see these comments. I don't know if y'all can see it. What's up, Tiffany? Y'all let me know if y'all can see it, though. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all can see it. Okay. I think y'all can see the comments. I'm talking to two chats, by the way. Everybody on TikTok, I'm talking to two chats. So, yeah, some Somalis literally fought against the Portuguese. I think y'all have something confused. The Portuguese, that would mean that you depends on what time frame. That means you fought against our people. And I heard the East Africans say that they did something very, very bad to the original Egyptian. I heard that. And then you look up the Barbary conflicts and Barbary whatever, and you see how Africans invaded, you know what I'm saying, the people. So, something not adding up with that. Something's not adding up with that. I think you guys want to create a common enemy and say, oh, we got a common enemy, you know what I'm saying? It's pale people, yada, 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 yada. To blur the lines, on our identity and your agenda. And this is the reason why I feel as though that Africans use the word black to camouflage the hate they giving out to our people. So whatever they'll do, they'll say, oh my gosh, you pretendians, and that we all black though. Oh my gosh, you N-word, we all black though. Oh my gosh, da 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 da. They'll say something negative. Oh, you guys are in the prisons and you don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. They gloss over context of what is going on, but we all black though. Oh, stop complaining. Do this, do that. We all black though. I mean, that's the excuse. That's what's constantly being said. Every time y'all say something negative about our people, you'll say, we all black though. CIA is trying to win. CIA has won. Stop it. It's not working. It's not working. Bacon, egg, waffle, your profile picture is crazy. You got to come back with like something more like, yeah. If you want to come up here, you got to come back with something more like something different. Yeah, you got to change that. Yes, what's going on? Yes. Yes, don't say the YT word.
Okay. I cannot debate what you're saying, but my people, Guinea-Bissau, we stick more without ready for us they can fight.
Can you say that? You sound kind of like, can you get closer to your microphone?
What about now?
No, you got to get closer.
Now? Can you hear me now?
Closer.
What about now?
That's better.
Yeah, I was saying, my people from Guinea-Bissau, we uh, we stick more with our own people. We date more within our country. We rarely date outside our own community. Maybe few percentage, but majority we stick with our own. And plus, I cannot disagree what you're saying because I've seen it. Do you get my point?
What does that have anything to do with what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know I'm saying Africans hate the guts,
Uh-huh.
It's not all of us, not all countries in Africa.
What country loves our people?
I'm sorry, I didn't get
Hello.
you.
What country loves our people in America?
No, Africans.
No, what
We're talking
country?
about Africans.
You said not all countries. What country loves our people?
Guinea-Bissau.
Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah,
How do Guinea-Bissau love our people?
because we don't they we rarely they we love. I mean, we stick into our community. We rarely they outside the community.
Dude, what does that have anything to do with us in America?
I mean, because you're including Africans, so we are Africans.
Okay, that doesn't really.
Okay. Can I talk a little bit to you, brother?
Yeah.
So, everybody, my name Moti, and I have been to 19 countries, mostly in Africa: Seychelles, uh, Kenya, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Nigeria. That's most of the places I've been. I went to college in Cameroon. And just let me tell you, I think that African people on the continent very much dislike African American people because of the way that they were colonized. And when I say that, I really truly mean that from the bottom of my heart because the way in which they were colonized, mainly due to religion and mainly due to anything that keeps the white man at the
YT,
top of the totem
YT
pole.
triple. Say YT. It's censored. You got to say YT.
Oh, sorry. YT. Um, keeps YT
Love
people
and
at the
abundance.
top of the
Love and abundance.
loving. Yeah. So that I say that because living over there for years, I actually married an Ethiopian woman, and we had to. It took us years to deconstruct a lot of that bias that they have towards the African American community as a whole.
We're not African Americans. We're not
You
African
don't.
Americans.
Well, let me. I don't want to say you are wrong about that. What I believe is that I've done a United States Census data, everything like that. I know my great grandma. Uh, she was a sharecropper. Uh, we have a lot of data in
Yeah.
our family that says, our family started out in the South Carolina regions and Florida regions. Actually, my last name is blank, and there's a county named after the largest slaveholders with that
Watch
last
the
name.
watch the S word. Love and abundance. Watch the S word. Any
Yeah,
word
yeah.
that might seem triggering or anything like that, you can't say it. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay. So they got it really, they
Yeah,
got it
it's
really
really like
locked.
it's really like that. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a long history of that information, which is why
So,
I say African American.
but that's not historically accurate. In this live, we don't say African American. We'll just say American or what I'm saying, kinfolk or something. But African American is not something our people advocated for. It's something that was
Mhm.
pushed through the back end by people that didn't have our best interests at heart. So we don't say African American on here because it can be misleading, and it also insinuates that we're some type of knockoff version of West Africans, but we never came from West Africa. So we just want to make sure that's very, very clear.
And
Hello, could I say something?
mhm.
Yes.
I'm African and I disagree with this topic of Black Americans thinking that Africans hate Black Americans. I grew up here, I've been here almost all my life. I was literally just born in Africa, and I disagree with that. My closest friends are Black American who are born and raised in this country. And I disagree when I hear Black Americans saying that we're not Africans. That is just like the dumbest
Don't
thing to
say
me.
anything triggering on my panel. Don't be
I
disrespectful.
apologize.
Yeah, don't
I
be
apologize.
disrespectful. Love and abundance.
Okay. It's just mind blowing to me. So if someone encountered one or two people that are Africans and they might have had a disagreement or they might have said something to think that, hey, they don't like Black Americans, that's not everybody. Africa has 54 countries.
Where are you from?
Well, Sid,
I'm from Somalia, one of the flags that you guys have up,
oh
actually.
my goodness.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. And
I
let me
don't
just
wish.
say, I used to live in Djibouti. I did a specific type of work that
Mhm.
allowed me to travel to almost every country in Africa,
That's a
right?
blessing.
I have never
Mhm.
met a group of people
Mhm.
who say they are not us and don't want to have anything to do with
Mhm.
us
Mm-hmm.
more than Somalians.
Yep.
And I disagree with them, and that's
I have
dumb of
never
them.
met a group that have said that more than those guys.
I've
I was
seen it
in Djibouti.
myself.
You know
Like,
the
and it's,
country Djibouti?
yeah, but I'm
What
from some, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's right next door to
next door
Somalia.
neighbors.
Correct,
I
correct.
actually had to move from Somalia to Djibouti to
Mhm.
get away from the whole you this and we're not that and we're not the same. So I disagree with you big time, sister.
Okay, no, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. No, you're absolutely fine. And not only that, we're races amongst each other. We have different tribe. Like, let me give you a little bit. I don't. You've been there. You sound someone who's very educated, who's traveled the world. My country's been a war. There's been a civil war for almost 30 years.
No trigger words.
You got it.
Oh.
Love and abundance.
Love and abundance.
Hey, you got it. You got it. I'm glad you reel that in real good.
Yeah,
And let me just, marrying. I ended up marrying an Ethiopian woman because of my love for the continent. But that doesn't negate the fact that I am an American.
Okay, so I want to have a little talk because I ain't trying to have it too long. Do you think that an American is anybody that's born in America?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I believe it's something that you have to accept, especially on the part of people with our heritage.
What do you mean
You have
heritage?
to accept our heritage concerning. I've met a lot of brothers that call themselves Sulani, and that is saying that they are.
Everybody that does not do their genealogy and listen to oral tradition, none of that matters. Like none of that matters. If you are a person that purposely ignores what our elders have been saying, and a person that ignores knowledge, you can't speak for us. So even if a person's calling themselves Sulani, if they know they are original, but if they keep saying we from Africa and they going with this blanket narrative that they never have researched, they're not speaking for none of our people in the past, none of them. Because a lot of this information that's being pushed is information none of our elders are familiar with. Like if you were to go back 100 years ago, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? Because it's a lie. If they were to be called African American, they probably look at you sideways. What is that? Why are you calling me that? I'm not African. But for some odd reason, a lot of people are labeling them, the ones that's deceased, as African Americans or African American history, when that's something they never heard of in their lifetime. So I think that's very disgusting to do. Don't you agree?
I would agree. And I would also like to add the fact that some of us do know our genealogies and lineages. Like I was saying before, my great 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 grandmother was a sharecropper. And she was her living descendants were the ones who actually started doing genealogies, and we do it just a little bit different. We do it through the court of common pleas and wills. So we actually found out that we have Native American people or however Aboriginal people in our family, on our family lineage, that were, when they started doing census, they started just calling those people. What word would you like to use for what we are? What would we consider colored?
I say Indian or American. That's what I say.
They started calling those Indian people just American with the where they say we from in front of it.
Okay.
Well, I believe that there are Americans within our group that have full-blooded ancestry that might be Native American.
Love and abundance. Actually, that's 90 something percent of what we are. That's 90 something percent of what we are.
Wholeheartedly believe that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, can I say something?
Who are you? You kind of interrupted. You kind of interrupted. That's all you got, Triple? Do you want to say?
That's all I got for you today.
Okay. Well, I hope you come back if you about to drop.
Yeah, I'm at work. I just wanted to get in with y'all, but thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Yo,
Yeah, what's up?
all right, so what is this?
You got to clear up your mic. Clear up your mic. It sounds kind of weird. You got to clear up the mic.
Let me turn my headphones off.
Yeah, you gotta take those headphones off. There are no longer integral laws under the jurisdiction of the United States, any of the several states, nor the any territory. We are not, or him.
Hello?
We are none of them people. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to say? What's going on? Nas.
Well, I gotta turn my Bluetooth off.
All right. All right. Crazy.
Hello, can I say something real quick? And I don't know, I'm new to TikTok, and I apologize. I don't want to say nothing crazy on your TikTok. But I want to
Yeah.
get back to when you guys hear people from my country, Somalia, saying that they're not black. To me, that is just, I don't even know what word to use. Like, we're black. We can't get any blacker than, we're from the motherland. If we're not black, then who
You're
is?
from your motherland. We're not from there.
Guys, why are you guys disrespecting
Why'd you just come up here interrupting?
No, that's
What's
okay.
going
He
on?
gone.
Black is used as a slur towards the indigenous people in the USA. I'm trying to figure out why you're calling yourself black when nobody in Africa has black on their birth certificate. Nobody in Africa identifies as black. They identify as their tribe. So I'm just trying to figure out why you're appropriating a whole slur used towards a different group of people.
I'm from there, and I could tell you, like, I could only speak for my country.
That's been used.
And you can't tell me that, hey, we don't call ourselves Africans. We do. I could speak.
I didn't say African. I said you don't call yourselves black. Can you show me a birth certificate from Africa with black on it?
It would say from the country. It'll say Somalia. It might not say black, but my passport says black. And the
Okay, so the only reason why people in the USA call themselves black is because it's on their birth certificates. So why would you be calling yourself
So
black?
what am I if I'm not black?
So you have an identity crisis, or
No, because I'm asking you.
don't y'all have your own labels in Africa?
You're telling me I'm not black, so I'm asking you a question.
But I'm asking you, don't you have your own labels that you call yourself in Africa?
Yeah, we have different tribes and all that. Absolutely, yes, ma'am, we do. And I'm proud.
Exactly, and most people here call themselves black. Most people here call themselves black because they don't know their tribe.
That's like saying
So I'm just very confused on why you would need to use the term black.
Okay, then.
That's what I am.
Well,
when someone sees me, when a white person sees me, or
Say YT.
Yes.
Say YT.
YT. If the white T sees me, you know what they're gonna think of me? They're gonna look at me and say, "Hey,
Yes.
you're black." They're not gonna say,
Love and abundance.
"Oh, you're from here."
Also,
from here or there.
hold on. Let's make something very clear. If you guys hear me talking, put yourselves on mute, okay? Because if I'm trying to get order back into the live, I need y'all to be aware. All right? Don't be dismissive towards me as the host. All right? We're gonna make sure that's very, very clear. But y'all can keep on talking.
Okay, can I speak?
Yes.
Okay, Venus. I'm from Somalia too, but like I think I'm speaking for the majority. Nobody in Somalia calls themselves black. I think you guys are the one that's forcing that term.
How are you forcing that term when that woman right there, her name's foreign? She just said she's from Africa and she's black when I just told her that she's not. And you're saying my people are forcing
Yeah,
her.
but like,
Who forced her to call herself that? She's over here trying to argue with me.
Yeah,
saying
but
she's
she's in
black.
America,
So
so-
who's forcing her? So who's forcing her to call herself that?
Yeah.
That's what I am. I
America,
label myself
You don't
as
have to
black.
call yourself that when you get here either. You can choose whatever you want on the documentation. So she also chose
Okay,
that.
so then why do you guys
have to
get
mark
mad
yourself
when
down as
Africans
black
don't call
to have that
themselves
on your
black?
documentation. So
Yeah.
When I apply for a job, what do I select? Black/African.
why don't you put other and then write in your country of origin? Why do you appropriate a slur that wasn't used on your people? Who does that?
I can't speak for everybody
Yeah, that's kind of
from
like
Somalia. I can only speak.
that's kind of like merging yourselves into what our people are known as. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like that's inappropriate because what if you're doing something under that label or disguising yourself? What if you have a lot of hate towards our people and you're calling yourself black, right? And now it's being camouflaged. Every action that your people are doing is being like smeared over or whatever like that, just because you're calling yourself black, even though you know you're a whole different, another demographic of people. Does that make sense?
Not really, not to me. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense to me because I've never heard of anybody other than being on this live with you guys saying that people from Africa are not black, and
Yeah, I never heard that before either.
that is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever
Okay, so
heard.
what do people mean by black culture? What do people mean by black culture in black English? How come nobody from Africa pops up when you search up black culture and black English on Google? How come it all has to do with Americans? Can you explain that? Since apparently y'all are black now.
For them, their
I
search
want you to
engine will pop
explain
up
why when you
stuff.
search up black culture and black English on Google, Africans don't pop up since y'all are black. That's what I want
Search
to know.
the way Google works, search engines, like when you search something in a different country, stuff for your country and stuff will pop up. That's why. Most relevant things that your area searches for will pop up. So you can look for certain information.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
It does. That answers
If
your
you're saying
question.
black means African, it's saying African should be popping up no matter where you search it.
Plus,
So,
we
sorry,
don't
that
really have
excuse
a.
isn't
We
gonna
have
work
a.
here. Hold
We
on,
have
that
a.
excuse isn't gonna work here. If you believe black means African descent, that means it should be African should be popping up no matter where you search it. So
I just feel
I guess
like a
that's
lot of
what
African Americans are lost, uneducated, don't know where they came from, what their history is.
Yeah.
They need to
Okay,
get
you need to chill
educated, and
out.
I'm getting
what are
off
you
of this
talking
life.
about?
Have a nice life. Have a
What'd you
nice
say,
day. I'm
Monty?
out.
The
No,
thing.
no,
The
no.
thing
Hold
is,
on.
Never come
What'd you say?
back.
I would like to
Never
speak
come
for a
back.
little tiny bit. So you say that Africans, they don't like um, BLK people in America. What I really think it is that your values is what they don't like. Like when you think
Oh,
about
by the
when
way, if
you
anybody
see,
comes up, hold on. If anybody comes up on this live and you think you're gonna disrespect us and then dip, I'm going to block you. Okay? Don't come up here saying what you want to say about our people, knowing that that type of rhetoric is harmful, and then you just say, "Oh, I'm going to leave." I'm going to block you. I don't care what you think you are. I don't care if you think you some type of god and you think no. You're just not gonna come back here. But what do you want to say? Go ahead.
I think it's mainly the cultural difference. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about entertainment or stuff. I'm talking about the same thing that the Jewish community has. They have like
Okay, here's the
they
thing,
have a
right?
unity.
Y'all gotta think. If your awareness level is not there of what to say and what you can and cannot say, I feel like anything that you say is not going to be up there for us to like. It's not going to be up there. But love and abundance, elements. You want to say something? You Somali, right?
Okay, can I answer can I ask you why you think that? Why Africans hate your gut and love the white man?
Okay, this one you got some level of awareness. You see what's censored and you're not saying it. So everything that harms us, you guys do it. And when I talk to you guys, you say you put your countries first. So you guys know that you're a different people. You also call us black people when you yourselves don't look at black as an identity, but you still call us that. So I feel as though that's purposeful sabotage, but you guys know that. You also know that we don't know certain things, like certain information. So you use that to your advantage to get what you want out of our people. While our people are, trying to figure things out because they're believing in your lies and your deception, you're using and taking advantage of them. I look at that as an op, not an ally. On a general scope, nothing you guys have done was for the best interest of our people. It was always for the best interest of yourselves, your country, or your personal self, to gain something out of us. So that's why I said you guys are using that word black and you keep repeating African American to camouflage your hate towards our people, because we're not even genetically African. So I don't know what that's supposed to. I don't know how y'all are so obtuse behind this when you yourselves know your people talk crazy about us and don't respect us, and then you have to ask a question like that. That's being obtuse.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, how about the second point?
Love YT people. You guys do everything with them.
Yeah.
You do everything with them, and you guys are in there in the countries of where, who knows if y'all probably sent them out there where they attacked our people and did our people wrong. You're conveniently there. Like Europe was not even built by YT people. Europe was built by our people, but you guys are there because you got, you know, it's almost if you guys are partnered. And then the fact that they did us dirty in our homeland, and then you guys are conveniently coming over here by the millions. And you guys are not allying with us. You're actually allying with the same system that did us dirty. So me personally, you know what I'm saying? What else am I supposed to see? You guys don't do nothing to help us. You just say we all black. You do harmful things and say we all black. What else?
All right. Okay. All right. Have a nice day.
Oop, hold on a second. All right. Hasta la vista.
Man, what did he say? I didn't hear.
He said have a nice day and he left.
Ah.
Yeah, being obtuse is not intelligence. Like the stream. And I'm talking to everybody that's over here. Like the stream. Thanks for the gift, Ocean.
Who are the people in the you guys on the request? Those look like fake profiles, so he's probably not gonna let you in.
Yeah, they got like, you know what I'm saying, like profile pictures. They ain't looking too good, so I just do what I do and I keep them like where they at. Appreciate it for the gift though.
You have to put a real profile picture up or something.
Yeah, appreciate it.
On top of that, y'all got like 5 followers in a cartoon profile, so
yeah, seems sketchy.
put a real profile picture up. And he'll let you up.
Crazy. What they arguing
American
about in this
black
chat?
culture. Okay, so what I don't understand is that y'all say that Africans can become American by citizenship and that Africans are also black, but then you use the term Black American to separate African. So then you do know there's a difference. And you're just trolling, right?
It's crazy.
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, my question
Covenant.
was, how do Somalis, because you guys have the Somali flag up, how do Somalis love the white man and hate African
Use
Americans?
clues of what you can and cannot say. If somebody censors a word on their backdrop, why would you say it?
Yeah. Can I have an answer for
Just
the
say
Somali?
dislike instead of the H word. And
No,
say
she got to
white.
sit in the comments and think about that. She was trying to be dismissive. If I'm telling you what you can and cannot say to protect my platform and you're being dismissive, stay in the comments. Okay? Person that says bareface baddie. Yes, what's going on?
So I disagree with a lot of the things that you're saying. You recently just said that you have no genetic relation to Black people at all. That's being willfully ignorant. To look at yourself in the mirror and say that you don't have any genetic relation to Black people is to be willfully
Do
ignorant.
you know his ancestry or something? Did you give birth to him?
You can't be Black in America and not have African ancestry. That's
Black
like
is a
common
slur,
sense.
and it was never used towards Africans. So Africans have nothing to do with the word black, and black was only used on the indigenous people. So I'm trying to figure out what's the relevance here and why you're bringing up Africans.
I don't know where you got that information, but that's not correct at all.
Okay, show me a birth certificate from Africa that says black on it.
Obviously, you're not going to use the word Black in Africa because that's not how they identify themselves as.
Calling somebody black is not. But calling somebody black is not scientific. So I don't know why you decided to ignore that and try to come chastise me when that's not even scientific. Saying somebody's genetically black is not. Saying somebody's genetically saying somebody's genetically black, that's not even a thing. You know
Jeanette,
that?
you know that you have African ancestry. Let's
No,
be real.
like, do you know that calling
Okay, can you prove he
somebody?
does?
Do you know that?
That's not a slur.
No,
Yes, it
like, do
is.
you know? Do you wait? Where are you from?
I'm Habesha. I'm from Africa. I'm
Okay,
from Ethiopia.
okay. You're not. You can't tell us that it's not a slur. That's not your
Yeah, you're
place.
not even from here. How would you know?
Yeah, that's not your place.
I live in America.
That's okay. So you that so?
I'm just
So you
confused how
weren't
you
brave enough
see
to
it.
stay in your own country. What that got to
I'm
do
just
with you knowing
confused
our
how you
history?
see that. I'm just confused how black is a slur.
Because it's the English translation of the
Listen,
N
listen,
word. Maybe
listen,
you should
listen,
have taken a
listen,
history class.
listen.
Black is
People,
not an
people,
English translation of the
listen,
N-word. That's wildly wrong.
listen. That term was used to erase people's identity. And this is the reason why Africans say we don't know who we are, but y'all call us black people, because it literally represents you don't know who you are. But for you guys to try to say, oh, you're black, it's just that's like trying to camouflage your bad deed as a good deed. You saying that, oh, how can I look at myself in the mirror, yada, 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 whatever like that. That means absolutely nothing. And you're ignoring all of the history and the build-up points, the domino effect of how we got here. And we're telling you, and you're being dismissive when that's not even your place to be dismissive. We should actually be the ones that's insulted by your ignorance, your purposeful ignorance.
I'm being far from willfully ignorant because you know what the truth is, but you're choosing
Sir,
to.
you
No,
like
that
white
doesn't change
women?
anything.
You like white tea people. Look at your profile picture. You literally came up here to prove the background, right? Like what?
That I have a profile of a picture from a movie that I like that doesn't equal liking white people. That doesn't
Okay,
mean
he's
that
You
it
not.
clearly
doesn't.
heard me say white tea, so I don't know why you.
No, he did that on purpose. How convenient.
Like what?
Yeah, how
Y'all saw
convenient.
him come up here with the profile picture of the white tea woman up there to prove the background, right? Right.
Yeah, how convenient. It's all good.
Thank
It's all
you.
good. Thanks for the woo. Appreciate the gifts, for everybody sending gifts to me and Venus. Appreciate it. AA's Ancient American, please deal with this truth. Yeah, that's a fact right there.
If you really think about it, Black American ain't an ethnicity either, because they all got different genetics. Honestly, a lot of us have different European ancestors, and we come from different tribes. Some Black Americans here don't have any American or African DNA at all. They're straight. They're straight
But it's
European.
pop.
They're straight melanated European.
Yeah, but that coincides, Venus. That coincides. All of that coincides. Our names and stuff like that. Yeah, those are American. Those are American names. We got to make sure that that's known. Those names come from here. So y'all just don't like being black. Y'all odd. LOL. Yeah, of course not. I don't want to be BOK. That's not an identity. That's
And if we
nothing.
don't, we're the ones who popularize the word Black. We can unpopularize it whenever we want. We can do whatever we want. Everything we do trends. So
Yeah,
if we don't like being called Black no more, that means whatever we say goes. So
yeah, that literally means calling us the B word. It means nothing. Like, it means nothing. You're basically saying that we're nothing. That's what you're trying to do.
African people don't like being associated with Africa because every time they come up here, we ask them what country they're from. They don't want to tell us. So in the
The
UK, they're dressing
Americas
like New
had
Yorkers.
thousands of N-word tribes. Stop calling us Black Americans.
In the UK, they're dressing like New Yorkers to not get made fun of by white people. Like really?
Hello, Empress. Yeah.
Y'all immigrate to different countries, and instead of wearing your cultural wear, you dress up like a New Yorker. That don't sound very proud to me. So
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are trying to. I've been noticing it all over the internet. Yeah, I've been noticing all over the internet. Camouflaging a good deed. I mean, a bad deed as a good deed.
Thank you, D.
I know you saying sit still, but it's the creek. I'm not. I don't know. I can't help but move. I move 24/7. Like I can't help but move. I know the creaking is annoying. If I get me like a little piece of oil and I just put it in the chair, you know. But every time I move, even if I were to move a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna still do it. Even if I were to move my leg just a little bit, probably wiggle my toes.
And I'm tired of people like, yeah. Why do y'all think dark skin comes from Africa when Africans don't even want to be dark skinned? Don't y'all got Carol Light or whatever? Wherever that cream is that y'all use to become lighter. Wild.
Oh my gosh. My is where maybe you are an American Babylonian. Stop the Mayans and none of the information will travel you. So they argued in my comment section over here. Why y'all arguing over there? Who is he to tell us how we feel? I know, right? Crazy. Live chat for real.
What we're saying is not crazy.
What are they saying is crazy, but try to get it understanding to correct them. Don't talk crazy. How are we black? Do you look in the mirror and do you think your skin color is the same color? They was trying to tell me yesterday. Somebody was trying to tell me that, oh, look at your skin. Your skin is black. That's called a spell. You know, that's called a spell, man. If I look at my skin is like a pecan color, like a, you know, when I look at my hand, yeah, you know, it's like a brown color. So yeah, yeah, crazy. I am correcting them by saying Africa did not bend the knee as much as Americans. Our people, okay, we got to look at context. When we look at the history of Africa, we see Africa is full of protected race. And if you guys think for a second that, I mean, you got to think about it. Somebody made a deal. Somebody made a deal. Because for you guys to be having your country still ruled by dark-skinned people, melanated people, it's kind of a red flag. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a red flag. And for them not to be rushing up in there, something not adding up. Like for real, something is not adding up. Y'all saying that we were weak enough to be taken by one type of person, one type of being, while conveniently enough, you guys were never conquered. That seems real. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, considering that we were more advanced. We were more warrior-like to protect our people if we had to. That's a red flag. And the fact that you guys are over here and you guys came over here with their permission. So to me, it points to you guys are partnered. That's what it points to. You're partnered. And everybody says this land is like a land of refuge. Oh, everybody should come to America. Everybody should come to America for refuge, for a sense of safety and security. It's like everybody. They can be from Asia, so-called Europe, and all these different countries in Africa. Everybody come here. It's not just one type. It's everybody. That's cap. Name one U.S. tribe that can beat one African kingdom. So you saying pair a tribe with a kingdom, first and foremost? What kind of question is that? That's one of them crazy questions that shouldn't be answered. Africa was colonized. He said they were not. I don't see how you guys were colonized. I mean, they might say a protector rate is colonization, but for you guys to be protected, and then I see a bunch of you guys lined up You know what I'm saying? For the Queen of England. Then I see the Pope kissing your feet. You know what I'm saying? That's a red flag too. And then I see how you guys kiss a statue of a YT Jesus. That's kind of tells us a lot, you know? That tells us a lot. Like a lot. So what's going on in Burkina Faso right now? What you mean? How far have you gone in your education, host? Don't bring up education. Like, I don't know why y'all do that. If you know your country, right? If you want to talk about what is, you know, intelligence or whatever like that, and you bring up education or the school system, that's not the best thing to do considering what I'm talking about. That's really not the best thing to do.
Because because you can't name a U.S. tribal kingdom because we didn't have kingdoms. We didn't have one sovereign ruler like a king or queen. We had leaders that we appointed because we were a team. We don't operate how y'all do. Hope that helps.
You also see Supreme Court Justice clearance, okay?
And y'all wouldn't
Appreciate it.
y'all wouldn't have even survived the Aztecs.
Appreciate it, Bree. They asking everybody's in here and they talking about whatever, you know, stuff like that. It's everybody's in, you know, invited to America.
The Aztecs would have done y'all dirty.
Okay.
The Aztecs.
I don't want to get too much into that because that's ego free. Like that's they trying to bait. That's a bait. That's a bait. Yeah, that's a bait. We already know. We know. They just baiting.
We did have the Empire of Haiti, but he was saying USA. Well, Haiti, the Empire of Haiti did stretch to some parts of the USA though, so I guess that would count.
The Empire of Haiti. All right.
Empire of Haiti.
All right, but my point is, he said that Afro tribes were weak in comparison to USA tribes. That is false. If that's a false information.
We cannot hear you.
Yo, your mic is like, fix that. Fix that. What are you huffing and puffing about? Just fix it. Oh, that wasn't you. My bad.
Yo.
All
right, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My point that I was saying in the chat over there, that you can't, you said that Afro tribes are weak in comparison to U.S. tribes, and I was like, that's false. You can't.
When did I say that? I see. This is why I love doing this.
You said your warriors are better.
This is why I love doing this. This is exactly why I love doing this, because I find it so interesting how you guys are so quick to lie. I find it so interesting how you guys are so quick to lie. You know why you're quick to lie? Because you know people are going to believe you. Your lies are more believed in the world than our truth. And you take advantage of that to get what you want. You're mischievous.
Yeah, actually, I said that, and that was after in the comments you brought it up first, and it's recorded. So I don't know why you got up here trying to lie, like we didn't record you.
What are you talking about? I don't care that you recorded me. What did I say?
So why'd you come here lying like we can't run it back?
I never lied.
And look at what you said in the comments.
I never lied. I stand on everything.
You did.
I'm saying
in the comments, you were talking about some name one USA tribe that could outdo Africa. That's what you said first.
I
in the
only
comments.
said that
we have the recording.
host.
Stop playing.
All right. Can I speak?
You stop lying.
Can I speak?
Can you stop lying?
I'm going to take that as I can speak. What I said was, the host said himself, is what I heard, is that in comparison, he was claiming the U.S. has better technology and better fighters.
Yeah, I said that we were more equipped, which was a fact. I said we were more equipped, so it doesn't make sense for you guys to still be walking around there barely seeing YT people, right? And still having leaders that are your leaders. It doesn't make sense.
That's false.
That's what I'm saying. Because when you look at your land, you got tribes that's able to still walk to and fro freely, still practice their customs and traditions. You can go to on the side, you can see that people are still electing their highest chiefs, their presidents, and they got their own land that they don't have to pay for. So I find that
Can I speak
very,
on that?
very, very convenient. Very
Can I
convenient.
speak on that?
Yeah, you can
All right,
you
so
can speak, but
here's
you
my
already
here's
you
my
you already
view of
looked
that.
at as a liar. So
All right, here's my view of that, and here's why I'm saying that you're wrong, and I'm gonna express why I claim that you're wrong. Your fighters were not better than majority of. I can't even name one kingdom in the U.S. that could stand a chance against any African kingdom. On that note, I am saying this: Egypt got taken over by Alexander the Great, right? That same man tried to take over Ethiopia, failed.
you don't know true history, and you're just
That is
talking.
history.
No, you don't
That
know
is
true
history.
history. You
That
do
is
not know
history.
true history.
All right.
So
Well, I'm gonna speak
this is
on that because
borderline like a
that's
waste of
actually
time.
recorded history.
This is borderline like a waste of time because but you think Europeans are YT people too?
I'm gonna say my other point because I
No, you
wasn't
think
done.
Europeans
Sorry
are
about
pale
that.
people?
That you're changing the topic. I'm trying
No, I'm
to
making sure that
express
you know
why.
what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, if you know
That's
what you're
why
talking about,
I
do you
just
think
brought up
Europeans
history, and you try to say it was cap
do
when
you
it's
think
recorded
Europeans
history.
do you think Europeans are pale people?
I'm gonna speak on what I was about because I didn't get to
You
finish my
speaking
point.
about Alexander the Great, which would have been a European, right? So like I'm gonna say this again.
He wasn't European.
Do you think that
You
Europeans are
just said
pale
he was
people?
European. He wasn't European. Do you even know where he was from? Greece? No. All right. I'm gonna speak on what I was saying. All right. So you said that Africa is bending the knee to the YT man. To this day, do you know how many places in
This man
Afro
lied
that they're
again.
kicking out?
Get off this panel. I don't know why. What? Disgusting. What's wrong with this guy? Like what? That's crazy. I need some water. I'm kind of dehydrated. Yeah, I don't like that. That man, he lied twice. That I caught. He lied twice. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. That conversation was gonna be that conversation was gonna be nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we didn't have kingdoms. We had like confederacies. Yeah, not kingdoms.
Uh
Hey, so
yeah.
what's up? Okay, so I've known Nas for a while. I was actually surprised when I heard his voice because I just tuned into your live. I don't think it's necessarily that he's lying, but he doesn't know the actual history of certain things, so he's unaware
Oh, you
of
don't. I
No,
hope
that's
you.
the
I
history.
am I
Like
just meeting? Am I just meeting you?
no, we've talked. I think it was like last week.
Don't defend this.
we.
Don't. I would prefer if we have a good history. I would prefer you don't do that because this man just lied and you're trying to like minimize what he just did. I would prefer you not do that because you
He
can't
literally said
if you
that.
don't know something, you don't sit up here and say something with such confidence just to demean somebody, try to take it attack somebody's character. You don't do that. If you don't know history, don't say nothing because now you're willfully
I
lying.
agree.
So don't.
I agree.
That's kind of sketchy that you just did that.
Well, no, I did it because I just joined and I was just I've tried to have certain conversations about at least our history. Now, I don't go into Africa because I'm not familiar with that. So, yeah. But you're right. I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. And I think somebody had an echo. You got an echo.
It's probably me. Yeah. I'm about to get off. Yeah. But you're right. I shouldn't have said anything. I just kind of wanted to talk to him because I know he's still in the chat. But that's my fault.
Yeah, communing or being too defensive just because what I'm doing seems like a taboo that can be a bad look because we can't think like that. We
Yeah.
got to defend our people. We can't just be so quick to defend other demographics before we defend our own, especially when you see they doing something bad. They're not here to help us. They're not here for
That's
you.
fair.
So keep that in mind. They're not here for you. They'll prefer that you be gone and they replace you. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, thank you for the thank you. I don't know how to leave, so you're gonna have to kick me because I don't yeah.
All right, I got
But have a
you.
good night though. Thank you for letting me up.
You too. Yeah, they do. I ain't gonna lie. They do be laughing. They be rubbing their hands together, don't they? Waiting for somebody to defend them. That's one of us. To use them to try to destroy us from the inside out. That's what they do. Your ops is gonna want you to turn on. They want, like, you know what I'm saying? They want you to do stuff like that. Like, they want you to turn on each other type vibe. They want you to like go in and go crazy on each other. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. That's why I be telling y'all, I'm your brother. You know, that would be the sister. That would be a sister. Everybody's not a sister and a brother. You know, they trying to play games with us. Everybody's not a sister. Everybody's not a brother. Everybody's not whatever like that. Everybody's not your neighbor. You got strangers, foreigners. Those words exist for a reason. You got enemies. Those words exist for a reason. You got liars, deceivers, manipulators, gaslighters, narcissists. Those words exist for a reason. And these things are very real. You got nations against nations. That is a very real thing. We got to stop purposely and being willfully ignorant when we see the result of being willfully ignorant. It's hurting us. None of these nations are helping our nation. Stop thinking that way. Nobody's our ally. Okay. Maybe tolerating, maybe you got individuals that would do something for us. Doesn't matter. No nation on a big level, no nation is helping us. We can't think like that. No nation's helping us. So we got to keep that in mind.
Hello?
Yes. What's up?
So I'm African.
Stranger danger. Oh, somebody brought that back. I ain't gonna lie. Stranger danger. Yes.
So I'm trying to understand this diaspora wars. Like, what is...
Watch the WAR word. Watch the WAR word. Let me tell you something.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Sorry.
Love and abundance.
WAR. So I'm trying to understand something right now. The countries you posted on the flags over there. Nigeria, Sudan. I think that's Ghana, right? South Africa, Kenya, Somalia.
Yeah.
What exactly is the issue? I'm assuming you're FBA, right?
No, I'm American. I'm just American.
African American?
No, not African American. America wouldn't exist without our people. We are American.
Okay, so as Americans, you're speaking for all of America.
No, I'm speaking for the true American. I'm not speaking for U.S. citizens. U.S. citizens, anybody could be a U.S. citizen. The true American is actually who you keep calling black people. And y'all say black American to take us away from the fact that we are the reason why America is great. We are the reason why people wanted to come to America. You don't come to America yeah.
How about natives and indigenous people? I'm confused. Like, I want to understand.
They're not. Them NAs ain't from here either. They're not from here.
Oh, they're from. Okay. So according to you, they're from Mexico?
They from the same place that YT people are from.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, in any case,
that's actually a fact. That's literally actually a fact. Don't disrespect me. That's a fact.
Okay. I was trying to understand where you're coming from, but now I'm more confused. But in any case, when you're saying that we are not allies in any sense, right? These countries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to understand in America what roles they've played back home that they've helped contribute. In many cases, sometimes the downfall of certain countries. The feeling is mutual. So,
are you talking about the U.S.?
Yeah, the U.S. Because you're representing the United States.
No,
right?
you purposely dismiss what I said to try to sabotage what I got going on.
You think I'm American?
Because I just said I'm American. I don't speak for the U.S. I just said that. I guess you ignored that on purpose, which means that you're not genuine.
Which flag do you represent?
No, you're not genuine. And I don't like that. I don't like that you guys think that by ignoring what we say and then rearranging it, somehow that means that's what we're saying. That's not intelligence. That's mischief. That's not intelligence.
What flag do you represent? So I have a better sense. So we have a better sense of who you are.
I said I'm American, and I said I do not talk for the U.S. I said everybody,
blue, right?
Everybody can
That's
be a
the red,
you.
white, and blue.
The red, white, and blue flag. Why are you trying to do a rush
All
tactic?
right.
Take the
That's what
conversation
I'm
slowly.
saying.
Take the
That's what I'm
conversation.
saying.
Take the conversation slowly. Show some respect. Take the conversation slowly. Don't talk while I'm talking. Unless you just want to end the conversation. If you want to be funny, if y'all want to crack jokes, then go to another live. Go to another live. If you want to waste time, go to another live.
Why are you getting defensive? I'm just asking you
I'm
questions.
defensive around those that hurt our people. Of course I am. That's
Did I
appropriate.
hurt your people?
Yeah, I do. Not you personally. Your name's not on the backdrop. We're speaking about the
So
country.
all
That's
these
the reason why you
countries
came
did?
up here. Y'all
Hold
think
on.
y'all
These
so
countries
y'all
came to
think
you?
y'all really think y'all mischief is intelligence now. We see what y'all doing.
No, hold on, time out. You're saying these countries came to the United States to harm you.
What else y'all here for? Y'all only here for your own selfish desires. And if we suffer the consequences behind that, you don't care. That's the reason why y'all come here and y'all call yourselves black. And some of y'all even call yourselves African American. So if y'all do something or speak on our issues, you can cause division from the inside out. You can cause turmoil and harm from the inside out by calling yourself black or African American. You know that.
Can I respond?
You know that.
Can I respond?
But you still
Can I
continue to
respond
do
now?
it.
Or are you gonna talk? Can I
Don't
respond?
say, can I respond while I'm talking? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just giving you time to finish. Go ahead.
I was done. You could have waited.
Oh.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
have waited.
So who came all the way to Somalia?
Who came all the way to
Was it
Somalia?
Americans?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who came all the
What,
way? Who
U.S.
came all the way
citizens?
and got dragged out?
What,
Who came
U.S.?
all the way and got dragged out?
You talking about the
Who
U.S.?
did?
Are you talking about the
Yes,
U.S.?
that's what I'm asking you. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Probably. If y'all requested aid, y'all do business with the U.S. all the time. The U.S. is not run by our people.
You guys have a funny way of providing aid. I'll tell
you're
you
being
that.
you're being dismissive. Being
You have a
dismissive is
funny
not
way of supporting
being
people
dismi-
and giving them aid.
being
You sure do.
being dismissive is not intelligence.
I don't recall our people doing
Being
that to you. I
dismissive
don't
is not
ever recall
intelligence.
our people doing that
Being
to you. You're
dismissive is not
disingenuous.
intelligence.
You're
You're not talking.
disingenuous and
Being
you're lazy.
being dismissive is not intelligence. You're not listening.
No, this is
No, you're not
intellectually
listening.
disingenuous.
You're not
You know that.
listening. Being dismissive is not intelligence. You didn't listen to nothing I said. I said I'm
I
American.
asked you right now who came
No.
and provided quote unquote aid, but actually that aid turned out to be what exactly? What was that?
I'm just letting y'all
And
see
you
how
have
they act.
and you're gonna see with your whole chest, post that flag up there, pretend like you didn't do what you guys did. Really? Come on now. You better than that.
No, you're just
Even
trolling.
you, my brother, I have respect for you.
You're
You better
trolling.
than this.
You're trolling.
You better than this, and you know it. So quit. Well,
Yeah,
you know what?
nothing you're saying is
I'm good.
we don't care. We don't care. You're dismissive. Nothing that you're saying, you're not even going off what I'm saying. You're just trolling.
Okay, that's fine. I don't even know what the hell's going on here anymore. But in any case,
You're cussing.
if
you
you
gotta
were
go. I don't know why y'all can't just have a regular conversation. Do y'all crave violence? Do y'all crave mischief? Because she was purposely misrepresenting what I was saying. So that wasn't appropriate. Mischief isn't intelligence. It's just mischief. So like I was saying, we are Americans, and the U.S., who you guys are in amity with, or whatever you guys going on in your country, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what y'all doing with the U.S. We do not know. So stop trying to take things that we have nothing to do with and attach it to us. That's called what's that called? What's that called? It's basically attacking somebody's character. I forgot. Defamation. That's defamation. That's defamation. So I heard you giggling, model sis. I heard you giggling. You found that mischief funny or something?
Hello, how are you? Is my mic on?
You know your mic is on. I just said.
I said, how are you? How you doing?
I just asked you about your giggling, and now you're gonna ask me, is your mic on? How convenient.
No, I said, how you doing? You didn't respond, so I'm thinking maybe you didn't hear me.
Being dismissive to me acknowledging how you know what's going on is not intelligence, bro. Like, I don't know where y'all think y'all being dismissive and ignoring certain things. It's like, I don't know why y'all think that's intelligent, bro. I really don't get it. We see what you're doing. You know you was giggling with your mic off. You can see that it's off.
I know I was, but when you say something to me, I respond. I say, "How you doing?" So if I'm coming to your panel, I think I have to say hi.
No, that's the
And then I
energy
just
that you
keep
set.
talking.
No, that's the energy you set. You instead of doing that first, you're trying to like pretend like you come
First
here
of all,
with some good
I was
energy.
not talking
No,
when
you
the
was trying
lady
to
was
pretend like
talking.
you
I was
came here
not
with some good
speaking.
energy. The first energy that you
But
said was giggling at that lady causing mischief. So that's the energy that you have. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that you have on you. You agree
so
with
who
that
told you I
mischief.
was
So that's
giggling at
the
her?
you liked her spirit. So that's the spirit you also have. But what do you
So
want to say?
can you have like a normal conversation without you getting defensive? Because
Defensive. Me
the
listen.
thing is,
Me calling out what y'all doing is it's very
who's
appropriate.
y'all?
Who
Who's
is
y'all?
y'all? Why you asking so many questions back to back? You trying to cause confusion?
Confused. But the thing, you guys taking this like African hate Black American. First of all, you say you're not Black American, but this is how they call you here in America. The white men call you Black
Listen,
American. Why you don't have a problem?
use your clues in your head and do not say YT up on this panel. So guess what I have to do for you, lady that giggles? I have to drop you. What's up, Venus? You came back up here to say something? Loving the abundance.
No, I just came back up.
Yeah, loving the abundance. Yeah, if you see something that's censored or whatever like that, and then like you just conveniently, you know what I'm saying, you say it, I have to let you go. Okay? I gotta let you go. I need to get some water.
I mean, I don't really have time to say nothing because they keep getting themselves dropped down. So. Go get some water though.
Yeah, I gotta get some water. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. I gotta get some water.
Okay, I shall entertain y'all. TikToks and Instagramites. That's crazy. The theory of claiming that we are Indians just shows a lack of proper education. Well, I have a forensic psychology degree. I went to college for forensic psychology. I had a 3.9 and I was on the dean's list every semester. So, and we're still Indian, so what now? What now?
Hey, doggy. All right. Yeah, I'm back. Didn't take that long. Didn't take that long. Yep. You get it yet? It's viral. H2O. We see all of you go to the ancient tree way. We conquer our home through every. Yeah. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. What's going on up on here though? Dang. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's get it to 20,000 likes. Let's get it to 20,000 likes. No problem. Even though the degrees don't mean much to us, it's still an accomplishment. It goes, I went to Senegal. I saw where they kept our people. Yeah, you got your, man, you know what? Let me just watch what I say. You about representation of the community. I think the community should speak for that, not you. We don't even know who you are. How about you respect everyone? I think the community would actually agree with me. FBAs agree with me. Americans agree with me. You know, we still all kinfolk. The Hebrew Israelite community agree with me. So I you know, a lot of them. So, you know, we can see that you guys have it out for us. So I think they would agree with me. Kinfolk would agree with me. So, I mean, I think I would be getting way more backlash. No, we're not all kinfolk. No, we're not. You're actually gonna cause a bunch of. You guys are gonna cause a bunch of anger. Actually, You're pretending to be our savior while being the villain. I call y'all Lex Luthor babies. You know how Lex Luthor, I love bringing this scenario up. Y'all know how Lex Luthor would always antagonize Superman while presenting himself to be the hero in the eyes of the public. And when in that time when he became the president, and he was like Superman, he started antagonizing Superman. I don't know if we ever seen it. And he was like, hey man, you could have finished me at any time, Superman, but you wanted to keep me alive for your own ego, to say I'm the savior. And, and Superman was like, enough is enough, and fried the man. And that was in like an alternate reality type stuff. But that's how these folks move. They move like Lex Luthor. They move like, oh, we're their savior. We're trying to help them, but they really sabotage they're trying to sabotage us from the inside out. Right? And you know, a devil, what they say, a devil comes beautifully, right? A devil try to comes with a smile. A devil try to comes with a handshake. A devil try to come, hey, I'm your friend. Come join me. That's what they be doing. Come join me. Be by my side forever. Yeah, gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for that. Whew. Gotta watch out for that. Every day from these people, countries don't have time to care about this. They're facing their own. Well, they should stay there and defend it then. Stop coming here causing problems. Apparently you have nothing constructive to offer. They seem to be gone. Equating us to the devil's crazy word. Yes, a devil causes mischief. A devil lies. A devil tries to unalive, destroy, and that's what a lot of you guys do. You're trying to destroy us. You try to destroy our image, and then say you're the savior. So you say you black, cause turmoil and mischief from the inside out, and then the other lot of you will say we're here to save you. We're all black. Come to our land. We'll protect you. We'll secure you. We'll help you. It's a plan. Make the problem, have the solution. That way you can never be in the eyes of the public as the bad guy. It's the same thing YT people do. They'll create a problem and then they'll have the solution. So they can tell the public through their media platforms, oh my gosh, we were just trying to help everybody. But their real agenda was to hurt everybody and get economic, financial, and some type of gain out of people's suffering. So you guys get a lot of gain out of our suffering. And that's the reason why you egg us on and do the opposite of what an ally would do with your actions. So you would antagonize us. You would say that we're just like YT people, regardless of the history and the things that we know. You use our talking points, our social justice terms, like Venus said, and try to use it against us with a reverse Uno card, because you guys know that in the eyes of the world, they're trying to say that we come from you. So if it makes it seem like we're delusional, right, by you guys, that's one of the things you guys say. We're delusional. We don't know what's going on. Identity crisis. You repeat that so it becomes more believable. So if it seems like we have a mental crisis, then you guys say that you don't have a mental crisis. Of course, it's going to seem like you have the best motive and the agenda that is here for our people, especially presenting it to the world that we're some type of knockoff version of you. So, yeah, that's your whole motive, your agenda, your plan. You know, create the problem, have the solution. There's no reason why she see Africans speaking and using the broad label black on the back end and saying that we're all the same people, while knowing deep down that they're putting their country first and their personal agenda first. It's many Africans that have come here. They become a part of the system. They become a part of the same things that hurt us. They've even, had children with our people. And kept certain secrets and levels of information from the people on purpose. So no, I'm not going to sit around here and pretend. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Using shaming tactics, using reverse psychology, all tactics that we're familiar with, because many of us are extremely intelligent. You get what I'm saying? And we see what you're doing. Appreciate everybody that's in the live and stuff like that, man. I appreciate y'all on this side of this. I appreciate y'all. We doing a long live. You know what I'm saying? Join up on the crazy spiritual. Y'all don't even know water. Okay, for sure. Appreciate the follow. Mimi. right? I mean, that's what we see for real, though. That's what we see for real. I mean, what benefits have? There's more cons than, um, you know, upsides to partnering with you guys. I had to ask the other day, how could we trust the people that come to a stolen land? How could we trust you? What logic, like literally across the we are black though gimmick, logically, how could we trust anybody that willfully goes to a stolen land by the millions? How could we trust you? What that's called a red flag. That's a red flag. Red flags is not supposed to be glossed over. They're supposed to be acknowledged and talked about. When you're trying to talk about an issue, if you guys proclaim yourselves that you're our people, whatever, yada, 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 but we sit up here trying to talk issues about it, you dismiss every issue we present to you and say we are black. You're a narcissist. You're a manipulator. Because when I have healthy relationships, we talk things out and then we get to a solution. There is no solution. You consider being dismissive towards the problem a solution. Being dismissive towards the actual problem is not a solution. It just makes you feel comfortable. And this is the reason why you guys use tactics like, oh, who hurt you? This is the reason why you guys use tactics like you're CIA. This is the reason why you guys use tactics to make it seem like I'm the bad guy, because you're supposed to be believed first. An African is conveniently supposed to be believed first before an American. But you know deep down in your soul, that's true. But to play the gimmick, you'll say we are black and we all looked at as the same. If we were looked at as the same, you guys would not be believed. They would not believe the things that you guys say. And our whole identity, why would it be placed in Africa? So conveniently, because if you guys wasn't in amity, there would have been so many people that would have been like, nope, that's not true. We don't know who those people are. But you guys conveniently, oh yes, that's true. They do come from us. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. They are a knockoff version. They are a knockoff version of us. What do you know? Right? They are. Y'all just feed into it. That's why I say that's like, no. Heck no. Nah, man. It's an educational line right now. What's up, Marcus? Marcus, you know you up here? Venus, can you say something? Because I don't know if Marcus probably didn't know he was up here. Okay, here's what I got to do, because clearly it went out again.
On mute, I guess.
Yeah, when you go out, it does that. When you leave for a long time, it does that.
Oh, who was you dropped him because you couldn't hear him?
No, he dropped, I think.
Or did he drop himself?
I think he dropped. He dropped himself, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Pretty girls love Dior. Y'all categorize all of us as one. That name don't sound very African to me, but hey.
Dior?
Yeah, that whole username, that's not giving African to me. That's how one of our women would set up their username, but what do I know? She was on the request, but I guess she chickened out at the last moment.
Who?
The pretty girl in the comment. Pretty girls love Dior. Who is this?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Martha and I'm from Africa and I can see my flag. I'm from Kenya and I see the topic that African hate our gods and
YT.
I don't, yeah, really?
Yeah.
And I made a comment and I'll say this. This is what the white people wanted us to
YT.
do.
Say YT. YT people. It's
Yeah,
censored for a reason. Love and abundance.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Don't
I know.
dismiss.
Yeah, yes. I know. I
Don't
know.
don't
And
don't
I
talk while I'm
understand.
trying to tell you what you can and cannot say. Don't do that. That's a form of
Yeah, I
disrespect.
know. I'm
Don't do
trying.
that.
I'm trying. No,
Well, what
listen.
if I'm telling you to make sure,
Mm-hmm,
don't
mm-hmm,
interrupt me. Okay?
mm-hmm.
You can
I'm
say what you have.
trying.
You can say what you have to say though, but don't do that.
Am I given a right to speak? Can I speak my view? Of course, I know that there are other things that I don't have to mention. But do you give me an opportunity to express my like my
Stop
comments
dragging it.
or to speak?
Stop dragging it. I'm just telling you what you can and cannot say, and now you trying to
Hmm.
play like I did you wrong. That's inappropriate. That's
You do
really
not.
that's really
But can I
inappropriate.
speak? Can I speak?
Hey Venus,
Yeah.
never mind. Don't worry about it.
Were you
Don't
about to
worry
do
about
something?
it. Yeah, I was, but I think I'm a chill. I was about to do something.
This is
Uh,
the problem we have in America today.
Hmm.
okay, well, don't come up here
No,
insulting.
you guys like they'll never want.
Don't come here insulting nobody. Don't come here cussing. Don't come here using no trigger words. Just stay on
No,
topic.
no, she was wrong for using the word. She know what she used. She's trying to explain herself now, but she know what she used. She knows she's wrong for that. She's trying to get your life together. But this is I do not hate Black Americans. We are together on one team. Some Africans don't see it that way, but I've been here long enough that I see it that way. The same way the white man look at you, the same way the white man look at me.
That's not
You
true.
understand?
But that's not true though.
It's true, my
No,
friend.
that's not true.
Why
Africans know
you?
YT people look at them differently. YT people know that they look at us differently. We know that they look at y'all differently. Like
If you've been
us
here for a
differently.
long
Us
time, you
differently.
know they
We
don't look
know
at
this.
us any different.
Yes, they do. They do. See, they still might insult y'all, and y'all might insult them. But when it comes to us, y'all all do the same thing. Like y'all insult each other too. Y'all
Yeah,
insult each other,
some people in
but at the
our
same time,
community.
none of y'all, first of all, y'all are in our land. We don't care what y'all do in y'all own land. We don't care what y'all. We don't care about that. It's the fact that you guys are over here trying to tell us what to do, trying to like overpower us. Because there's no reason why I should talk to a YT person and they give me a sideways threat, right? Because I say we don't need them. And then I talk to y'all and I say, so whatever I say to y'all, and one of y'all say, well, it's 1 point something billion of us and only 40 million of you. Those are threats. Those are
I
threats.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand you, brother. I understand you, brother.
Just call me host.
This sound like something you
The
going to
brother title is
personal.
earned. The brother title is earned when it
Okay,
comes
I
to
understand you, sir.
you're doing the same thing that she's doing. I'm trying to talk and then you like I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you
go
something.
talk.
The
Go
brother
talk. Go
term
talk.
is something that's earned. It's not something that's just given. You're a stranger, so you have to earn that title.
I understand. I understand. The same thing you going through. I'm telling you, bro.
We don't know
The
that.
same. I understand, but you think the white T man look at you differently, but he look at me the same way.
Okay, you being this. Okay, no, man, that's not in, bro.
If I'm at work
Listen,
making the
now I'm
same
saying, bro.
wage you working, he
Listen, that's
gonna
not
treat me the same
being
way he
dismiss
treat you.
being dismissive. That's it. I don't really know how to respond to that because that's not a logical approach. That's not a logical approach. We know that you guys look that differently. That's crazy. Name me one time where an
I've been in America for some
Name me
time.
one
I
time.
understand.
I don't know any situation of an African immigrant being put on a tree in America. I can't think of no situation that's happened. And there's no
See
reason why
you.
Africans are calling me the hard ER. I don't see how we're the same if y'all calling me the same slurs that YT people call us. I don't
Sir,
get that.
you
I don't get
cannot
that.
blame one. You listen. You
No, I
cannot
don't get
blame
that.
one. You cannot blame one individual, me, for something that the rest of African people
Hey,
do.
no, we're not doing that. When every time we're talking about a generalization of your people, right? You got to go based off the facts, not based off you. I don't know you. Every time every time one of y'all get up on the panel and y'all say, "Oh, you can't talk about me." I don't know you. You know I don't know you. So stop trying to use the wait. I don't know who you are. So of course I'm not talking about you. You came up here because the word Africa or the flags was up here. That's the reason you came up
Because I
here.
do not hate Black American. I feel like I've been in the country 27 years. I feel like I'm
That
Black
doesn't.
American. I'm a Black American myself, my friend. I listen to the same music. I wear the same shoes. I wear the same clothes. I understand the culture. I understand everything, my friend. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm treated the same way you are treated by white Americans,
That's kind
systematically.
of creepy. So you purposely try to make yourself look and
No,
sound
no, no,
like
no, no,
That's
no,
us,
no.
crazy.
so that you can be treated the same by
You
police.
misunderstand what I'm saying to you.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're saying that you know the culture and
That's
you
crazy.
dress like us, so if you dress like us and you're trying to look like us and
I'm
all this
not
other
trying
stuff,
to look like
obviously, if
you.
the police
I'm not
think
trying.
that means you're
You,
purposely trying to
That's
get
crazy.
no, you
targeted by the police,
misunderstand what
right?
I'm saying. You
Well,
misunderstand
I
what
know
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying if you're trying to look and sound like us and do the same things we do, obviously people would see you similarly, and that's because you did that on purpose.
It's not
So
on
that's just
purpose.
common sense, right?
It's not on purpose. If a Puerto Rican guy hang in a black a community, do you think he sound like a black man?
Well, I think all of y'all copy us here in the USA because it's cool to be us. Because there's other races you could copy.
You
Hold
no no
on, you
no no
could
no.
hold
You
on. You could copy the
misunderstanding me.
hold on. You could copy the YT because I grew up in a black and Asian neighborhood. Okay, where it was common to see your average Blasian. Some of you Africans will move in there. Guess who you were copying? You were not copying the Asian population in my neighborhood. You wanted to copy the melanated people. Okay, so y'all be around other races of people and y'all don't want to copy them. You want to copy us specifically. I don't know why.
Listen, I want
I
to
don't
tell
know
you
what's the
something.
obsession with us
I want to
specifically.
tell
What's
you
the obsession
something.
with
I
us?
want to tell you something in reality. And
Hey man,
I don't want to mean no disrespect by this. And you can disconnect me after, right?
dude, let me no, hold on
Came different time. Your
before you
people came.
proceed.
Okay,
Before
go
you
ahead. Go ahead.
proceed, we're not the same. You are not American. You're an African. That's culturally appropriating. Okay.
I'm not denying I'm African. I'm
Okay.
Nigerian.
You just said that. I thought you said that you was Black
But
American, just like us.
yeah,
We're not black,
the
but
identity
we're not black, but yeah, yeah.
when I circle the dot, I'm African American.
So because you circle a dot over something that you're not, now you're it.
That's what the government identify me
No,
as.
you said you circled the dot. You said you did that.
That's what the
No,
government
you said you
want
circled the
me
dot.
to. That's what the government
No, no,
want
no,
me
no,
to
no.
identify
You
as.
circled the dot. You did that.
Okay, so
You
what other?
circled the
Wait,
dot.
wait, wait, wait. So what other dot is there for me to circle?
Other dots, and there's a place where it says other
There's no other dots. They have Hispanic, Asian,
and other
Asian,
and other.
uh, other. It sounds like you hate Africans but more than you hate African
See, you just
Americans.
came up here with a whole fake facade. Every time y'all do that, you just HAT Africans. No, I'm exposing you. That's two different things. Y'all know y'all in the stolen land. Don't get mad because I'm exposing you. Love and abundance.
Hello?
Yes.
How you doing, bro?
Are you African, man?
Yeah, I'm African. I'm Somali.
Okay, don't call me bro.
I'm proud to be African. I'm proud to be Somali. I'm not black. I understand what you're saying. We're two different people.
Yeah,
We just happen to.
don't call me bro. Just say host.
Okay, host.
Okay. Yeah.
But just because I'm African and I'm Somali doesn't mean I hate black people in America. I hate white people.
Goodbye. Love and abundance. Sabotage is not appropriate. This is what I got for you. Okay? A block button.
That's
Okay?
crazy.
Yeah. Love and abundance. When y'all say stuff like that, you know that's not appropriate for a TikTok live. I'm just gonna block you. Okay?
I'm trying to figure out how y'all dislike a group of people that allowed you entry into indigenous lands.
Yeah, they claim they don't like YT people. Y'all, let's not stop pretending, man. Stop with the pretending. You guys know you love YT people. They know they love YT people. Y'all know y'all prefer them over us. Y'all know that. Y'all might mimic us or think it's funny to put on our character. That don't mean you love us. It don't mean you respect us. I can't think of nothing y'all respect when it comes to us. Nothing. I remember asking some Africans a while back. I said, "What do y'all respect about our people?" You know how quiet they were? Y'all don't respect our culture. You don't respect our land. You don't respect our names. You don't respect our elders. You don't respect our music. You don't respect our bodies. You don't respect nothing. You don't respect nothing, bro. Y'all don't. And I'm trying to figure this out, man. Y'all don't respect none of that. Not as a collective. Y'all do not respect that. And y'all do stuff that y'all would not want done to you. Because there's no reason why you guys laugh at us and say we lazy when you get funded to come here and given certain things behind the scenes, but you know that's what's happening. And then you don't say that out in person. You don't tell the entire context of the situation. Then you get up and you get whatever, a better house. And then you say you're doing better than us. And we've been here for so long, whatever, right? But there's no reason why you guys, I see videos saying come to Africa. Somebody goes to Africa, buys a home, and the locals don't like how that home is better than their home. And then that person gets unalived. You get what I'm saying? Or that person gets harassed. I don't see how that is supposed to be ignored. Are we supposed to ignore the hypocrisy because it's taboo to hold you accountable? When did it become taboo to hold y'all accountable? When did it become taboo for me to defend my people? You know why? Because y'all all on the same team. It's only taboo to say something about Africa because you guys, the whole world is on your side when it comes to us. That's the reason it's taboo. And the world is wicked. The world is wicked. So that's just something to think about. If the world's wicked, why do they have y'all back about who we are? If the world's wicked. Anybody think about that? That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That is ballistic. Crazy work. Oh man, they still going in the comment section. I said to clarify that we are not the same. Yeah, they don't understand precisely. Yes, I do. I do. The same energy. Two words. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We in the field with it. They sit on the pedestal. Yeah, they want to feel like they on the pedestal. Name me one time where we held Africa accountable and wasn't called being bad or whatever like that in history. You know, they try to bring up the whole, wet scratch or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, most of us didn't even see y'all in school. When I went to school, I didn't see you guys. I didn't see y'all. I think y'all trying to take advantage of something that probably happened at a very small percentage and then exaggerate it for the conveniency of sabotage. Because a lot of y'all, I ain't go to school with y'all. And if anything, if somebody were to be saying something, y'all not supposed to be here anyway. Who comes to a stolen land? Like, who
Bro,
goes off to a stolen land?
That quote's from a movie, from
Crazy.
a 90s movie. Like, what?
That's crazy.
That's a whole movie quote.
They talking more trash about us than anybody else that's over here. Y'all talk way more trash about us than anybody else that's over here in this stolen land. How convenient. Talking about some we the ally, we the biggest ally. Y'all, that's where y'all talk the most trash, because y'all keep saying we all black. When we not even all black. My skin is brown. Y'all, a lot of them coming over here as refugees and whatever like that, and trying to get opportunities from the same system. How can I trust y'all? It's like, that's weird. It's like that person being caught in the bed cheating, and they want to convince the person they not a cheater. Oh, I didn't do that. No. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you think type vibe. How else did you get over here, bro?
Kenna, you look like you have a fake profile. You need to put a real profile picture up if you want to come on the panel. But I'm just like, I don't believe them when they say we bullied them in school. Because if we were truly calling you that, why are you still copying us? You would think if a group of people bullied you your entire life, you wouldn't continue to copy them.
Every time we hold them
around, right?
Every time we hold them accountable, they play the victim. Every time. And they know we don't do that much to them. That's why they keep saying, oh, you called me out my name when I was a child. Because we don't do nothing. We did more good for their continent and their people than bad. And we actually go against each other. We was going against each other. If somebody didn't like them, oh, why you doing it like that? Don't be like that. So we did way more good for the continent of Africa than bad. And they've been doing us bad ever since. They've been doing us terrible.
She said, who's copying you? You have goddess braids in your hair. There was no people in Africa wearing goddess braids. We made that trend on Pinterest, and then all of a sudden y'all started wanting to wear that. Like, same with these bubble braids, all these braiding hairstyles that y'all claim come from Africa, but we can't find out one picture of people in Africa wearing it in the 80s or 90s. Like, we're supposed to believe that. Okay, y'all didn't create Bohemian braids. Bohemian braids and goddess braids are the same thing. Like, what? Come up here and show me some pictures in the 80s of Africans wearing goddess braids or Bohemian braids. Come here and show it. The profile picture should not be the reason you wouldn't want to bring me up. Are you serious? Yeah, we're serious. We don't want to bring up. You only have 100 followers and you have a picture of a animal on your profile picture. You're clearly a troll page. Either change the profile picture or just stay in the request. Like, what?
For real. Crazy.
Why is that all you African? He said we're not letting Africans up, but why is it that all of them have fake profiles? Are none of the Africans in here showing their face or something? Are y'all ashamed or something? What's going on here? All y'all got pictures of cars on your profile pictures and animals. What is going on here?
Or YT people, or some of them got YT people.
Yeah.
Oh man. He's saying for real, like he made the bubble braids. She being purposely disrespectful. Yeah, like that's the weird stuff. You clearly see her name is Venus and you saying he, unless you don't know your pronouns.
She's from New York City, so that's tether capital. So
is this about us liking YT people or y'all not liking us?
You can read the background.
They think ignorance, willful ignorance, is intelligence. It's only destruction. I'm gonna keep saying that because I thought about that rebuttal the other day, and I think it's such a good rebuttal. Willful ignorance is not intelligence. It's just destruction. It's only destruction. It leads to destruction. So every time y'all see somebody being willfully ignorant, trust in your instincts. Trust in your instincts. Don't let them folks play with you. Don't let them do that. Willful ignorance is not intelligent. We are not going to listen to y'all telling us about us. Ever since the 60s, they've been copying us. You can see the trends in their communities. Yeah, you can. It's recorded on record. They don't want to be held accountable. We wouldn't even have this problem if y'all wasn't over here doing this stuff. We wouldn't even have this problem. And you guys have to get it worse when it comes to this on the media because you guys are pretending that you're some type of superhero to our people. That's the reason why y'all have to get it worse. I ain't gonna lie, on a certain level, because y'all saying that y'all are us, right, to destroy us, and you trying to basically just like I was saying, like do it from the inside out, destroy us from the inside out. So yeah, we got to talk a lot, and it probably wouldn't even never got to this if y'all wasn't so if y'all didn't have all that pride, because while we be chilling, we be hearing like little snickering. Whatever, y'all be talking about us at, what I'm saying, behind our backs, doing little, mischievous things. We wouldn't even have spoke on y'all if y'all had to just mind y'all business. And the fact that y'all was calling us the same names everybody else call us, that was a red flag. And it's not the time to ignore red flags nowadays. It's the time to pay attention to them. So we not into that. Yeah, invaders inviting more invaders. Hey, if you want to send gifts and stuff like that, I'll preferably send it to a Cash App because the gifts, TikTok be taking stuff. So I would prefer that you guys don't do that because they be doing that. Yeah, they be doing that. Africans love BOK people. That's why I said y'all don't really consider yourselves black, and you don't consider black an identity. Now you see, because when y'all conveniently separate yourselves in certain situations. So that's the reason why I said just completely cut that out. When we having a conversation with y'all African, we are American. Well, y'all so-called African and we are Americans. It's really what that is. Okay. Hold on a second. Crazy. Oh man, hold on a second. What's really going on? Oh, thank you, Puma. Thank you, Puma Tan, for the gift. Thank you, Puma Tan, for the gift. I see it, Mr. Sims. I need that. I need a freaking I got one sound effect. All right, man. I see it. Because we try to better than the stereotypes that are already placed on us as soon as we get here. Okay. Well, first and foremost, our people didn't look at y'all as scratchers. They looked at y'all as being beautiful people, da 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 da. But it was all like it was a gimmick. So that's a lie. And now you're disrespecting those people that were supporting you for all those years. And this is the reason why I say this. Us, calling you out and stuff like that, you guys will negate all those decades that we supported you just to disrespect us. I ain't gonna lie. I see what y'all doing. Yeah, it's gaslighting. And we should take that as utter disrespect. The gaslighting, we should take that as utter disrespect. Okay? Delineation. Delineation, man. They are the same people, different bands, bro. We miss with Babylonian. Thank you for the acknowledgement to our people as we are in the identity. Now it's time for our pride. Indeed.
Why y'all yapping in the comments?
Indeed. This is something that we got to do continuously, y'all. You know, why only one sound effect? I got to switch it. I got a few sound effects. Wait, I did have this one. But it's too long. Is it 8? I did have that one. Yeah, it's over with. Given Section 8 conversation, don't talk bad about our people that's struggling. Don't do that, because now you're opening up a door for our people to disrespect you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Instead of coming together, y'all have to continuously divide. No, y'all do that. Y'all already divided us from the beginning. When we said, where are we from in Africa? You guys just essentially just mocked us, you know, and play with our mental. So that's something you guys did, and you guys separate yourselves when you come here. So, you know, you might try to use us and assimilate, but you're still separating yourself behind the scenes. So we not really here for that and stuff like that. We not here for that. We not here for that, bro. I feel as though this is from what I've seen. We don't get no benefit out of being around. We don't get no benefit of being around people that's not from here. Everything that's bad that's happened to us in the past 100 years is because people that's not from here are over here. Everything, the big stuff. Right, Ken? Right? Everything bad that's happened to us is because people that's not from here are over here. All of it. All the big stuff in the past 100 years. Everything. 100 to 150 years. Every major thing negative is because of people that's not from here. So we not about to play these games, bro. I'm not about to keep letting y'all put my people in the grave talking about something. We here to save you. Have at thee, villain. Get back, man. I don't got time for that. I do not got time for that. We just got to be real honest, y'all. We got to start speaking more. Say it. It's a collective thing that we got to keep doing over and over again. Rearrange your mind. The quiet moments is the time where you need to be talking too. Right? It's still some bit of normalization or normalize of these folks disrespecting us and we staying quiet. It's still there. It's still lingering. And I've observed that. It's still lingering. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta handle that in a certain way. All over the internet. But I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, FBA's been getting on them and stuff like that. And, you know, but we still got some kin. They believe these people is our ally and our people and whatever like that. Some of them have went to Africa. Some of them have laid down with these people, had children with them because they didn't know enough. And, you know what I'm saying? Now, whatever they got going on, you know, they're going to do what they do. They're going to do what they do. Yep. It's crazy. Infiltration. Time for the Hulk slam. I need to add some. I'm going to add some new sound effects. I am. I'm going to add them. They're going to be good. They're going to be good too. They're going to be good. They're going to be some good sound effects. Man, Venus, you went off again, so
Oh,
yeah, it's still working.
okay. Why do you want me to talk? What is going on here?
That's why I was giggling. Like, what is going on? What is happening, bruh? Instigator, bruh.
Why do
Instigator.
you
She
why
trying
do
to
you care if I
instigate.
talk?
She trying to instigate you to talk. She want to hear your voice.
I'm straight, ma'am. I don't get down like that. And if I wasn't, I wouldn't choose you. I would not choose you.
Oh man.
I would have me an American queen. Just saying. Why you ignore me? What we do to y'all in grade school to get bullied? I don't know. Why are you so, if you got bullied
Yo,
in
that's
high school, why are
crazy,
you crying about
man.
it? I mean, I got bullied in elementary school, high school. I don't even remember it. In fact, if I try real hard to remember it, I don't remember it at all. Honestly, it's not that serious. Maybe y'all need to grow up, get some healing. I don't know.
All right. That's the script they all read. That's what the children who pick on each other. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Facts, facts, facts. I guess we got a lot of people that's just watching and stuff like that. That's to be expected. You know, sometimes the Africans will sit around, they'll watch for weeks so they can think they build some type of whatever, and then they'll come up and be like, gotcha. But nah, it don't be that though. It don't be that. Y'all know a lot of them wake up around like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably getting like super early and stuff like that. It probably pick up like a fast case. Yeah. Should we still claim and come from America of our country? Let's do something new, top of the world. 4 a.m. here. Yeah, they're probably gonna get like a little later and like yeah. Indeed. How can a children be bad person if they can't properly think for themselves? Host is just talking on us. You're not even trying to have a conversation. Okay, you're not as okay. That person like Reggie, we don't even know who you are, where you come from. I think that's the first comment I've seen from you tonight. Oh, easy question. They weren't raised properly.
Reggie is not no African name.
Shh, don't tell
That is
him.
my dad's name. That is not no African name.
Shh, don't tell him. I'm joking. Hey man, don't. That man. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? They be bugging. They be bugging. No, Reggie been in here for a while. He's agreed with me. We love you, Reggie. She loves you, Reggie.
Eva is not an African name either, by the way.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, man. Every African's legal status under the jurisdiction of the United States is YT. Stop lying. Many Africans. Wait a minute. Let me go back and find that message. All right, Jason. Let me go find that message. Let me go find that.
No, you're dead. I'm from America.
Dang. Dang, what happened to that man? Oh, hold on a second.
My dad was born in
Snap.
California.
Not at all.
I'm in I'm Ghanaian, and in Ghana we don't have black people. Oh, in Ghana we don't hate black. I mean,
What is
sorry,
this?
H8.
Somebody want to come out? Let's see what's going on.
That's Sir Boss.
Sir Boss. Sir Boss. Yeah.
Greetings.
Hey, come closer to your mic. Come closer to your mic.
1 second, let me get my headphones.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You gotta still come closer though. You gotta come closer to your mic.
Yeah, I got my headphones. 1 sec.
We can't hear you. I don't know. Your volume's like.
Mm.
Is your finger on the microphone or something? Like.
No, I just need my headphones.
Okay, I can hear you better now.
I was just telling him to come closer to his phone.
Yeah, can you hear me good now?
Yes.
Yeah, why do black Americans think other blacks dislike them?
Other blacks. Stop. We don't use that word because it helps you guys it helps you guys do mischief. We don't use black. Just say African.
Well, aren't we the same ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
Yeah, what's your ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
As an American.
Ethnicity.
Yeah,
I'm American. I'm American.
Right. The last time I checked, BLK American is the same as a Nigerian. We just live in different.
Who told you that?
Continents.
That's not true. How can we be from a country that was started
BLK
by
America.
No? How can we be from a country we predated, and the people that started it were Arabs and people from Brazil?
You only say that so you can invade our land. You say we're the same so you can invade our areas.
The reason why it is the way it is is because of Arabs like Yorubas, Hassas, and all of them Arab descents.
You know, I think with all due respect to my, BLK American family, because I'm from Jamaica, and we've always looked up to you.
So you're from Jamaica. What are you?
Always.
Are you African?
Well, yeah. Well, I've been told I look African.
No, are you African? Because this thing don't have Jamaica up on here. It's Africa.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it's like BLK Americans like to dish it, but they can't take it.
What are you? Are you African, man? Why are you trying to not answer that? Are you African?
No, that's yeah. I'm Jamaican.
No, are you African?
I said I'm Jamaican, dude.
Jamaicans are Orthodox. Are you African?
I am Jamaican, yeah.
So you're an Ottawa.
No, I'm not Arawaks.
Then you're not Jamaican. You're not from there.
You're not. According to your logic, you're not American.
No, you got that wrong.
No,
you got that wrong.
American
people, you just admitted you're not indigenous, but we are. So you're not Jamaican. So
Negroes are not indigenous to America.
Listen, you can't say the N word. Can't say that word up here. Love and abundance.
And how are you gonna be from Jamaica telling us from the USA? You're not even from here. You're not from the USA. How you gonna tell us? Why are you not telling us?
If you're from Jamaica, respectfully, if you're from Jamaica, this life is not about people from the Caribbean. If you don't know what's going on, don't come up here. All right? If he was from Jamaica. But if you ain't no true Jamaican, don't come up. Don't say you Jamaican. Don't do that.
You don't see us immigrating to Jamaica and telling Jamaicans who they are. I don't know why you think you could come over here to the USA.
Hold on. We got yeah.
What?
It's all right. He's gone.
No, he's not the only one. I don't know why people from the Caribbean keep doing that. Yeah, there's something going on with the UK. I don't know. Some going on with something going on over there.
That's crazy, bro. He's Arab. Hmm. Who knows what he was?
I don't know. He had a New York hat on though for some reason,
Who
but I ain't
knows
hear
what
no
he
New.
was? Let's talk about what's going on in America. Y'all starting to look a lot like Afghan.
What? Sorry, I don't know nothing about Afghan because I don't study other people's politics like y'all. So I don't know what that means.
Is it wrong if you know what? I ain't gonna say that. Not on live. Let me give this. Let me give this. I'm gonna have to start asking them certain questions to make them really think. I'm gonna have to ask them certain questions to really like open up the mind again. I love asking new types of questions and stuff like that. I really love doing that. Yeah, I really love doing that. What's up, Leah? We love questions. It just means curiosity. TikTok looking for a reason. Tap the screen. Love and abundance. Ignore the weirdos. They wanted to eat your history without knowing your history. Right? Crazy. 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 That's crazy right there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Appreciate the follow, Malik. Nah, just let her think that, Leah. Just let them think that. You think so? Yeah, they definitely doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they don't listen and don't ask questions. Like, why are
Leah,
people
I mean,
feeling way?
she's talking to you. You're not gonna acknowledge her existence.
No, just, yeah, that's funny. So I'm a YT guy. You are a,
Yeah,
how should I put it?
I think y'all are worse than white tea people because I think y'all are the ones who taught white tea people to act the way that they do. So.
Yeah, I think that at this point in the game, like I said, y'all trying to destroy us from the inside out. So I don't trust them. I don't trust y'all, bro. I really don't. There's no reason to trust you. There's no reason to do that. So I'm good. Comprehend self-preservation. Yeah, that's what we need. Delineation, self-preservation. Appreciate the gift, Malik. 2225. It's been a while. I think I might go grab a snack.
You gonna get off and grab it, or you just gonna go grab it?
You gonna have to take over. You know what I'm saying,
Okay,
for a little bit. Yeah.
waiting for people to request that.
I ain't gonna do nothing but just go grab a little something.
Do your research. Yeah. Yeah, aren't Arabs considered a white tea? And this man got an Arabic name right there on his profile. His name is in Arabic. Eva, why do you want me to talk so bad? If you want to talk to me, you could just request out. I don't understand. Yeah, y'all, you're Muslim because you're Arab. Since when was Islam an African religion? Come on. Anyone dividing melanated people at this. And second of all, you can't complain about white people if they're the ones who give you your citizenship. See, my ancestors never asked for citizenship, never begged for citizenship, never had to request citizenship. They were just always on this land. So, if you had to ask anybody for citizenship, then you can't be complaining about no white people. Especially if you're not indigenous. Like, if you're indigenous from the Caribbeans, I mean, that's one thing I can kind of see it. You're right next door. But if you're from Africa or from another continent, like, what are you really doing? Asking the white man for citizenship. Like, what is going on here? What is going on here? Okay, if you know it's a system that white people made up, why would you partake in it?
All right, I'm
When
back.
you're not even from the country. Welcome back.
Okay. Look like nothing bad happened.
Yeah, nothing bad, nothing bad.
Okie dokie. What does that say in
I
the
was just
comment section?
they was saying that we're dividing melanated people and it's an act of white supremacy, but I'm just like, you ask these same white people for citizenship, so it's not adding up. It's not adding
Oh
up.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Are Africans the ones granting you citizenship? No. Millions begging invaders. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny right there. No,
And
she didn't. She come on.
as soon as you left, she was like, "Yeah, I want to hear what she has to say."
She want to hear your voice. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's crazy right there,
Right?
man. She wants you to talk. Remember what I sent you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Last night?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yesterday. Or this morning.
Crazy. That was crazy.
What are
That's
you
crazy,
talking about?
bro.
We answered y'all's questions. You said who set that system up, and I said white people and you. That's why you participate in it. That's what I said. In fact, I think y'all set it up, not white people. Because why are white people sending out billions of dollars a year? That sounds like something you set up.
I don't think. What's her name? Ava. I don't think she's gonna come up. I
She
don't think.
not. She's scared.
I don't think she really like that for real.
She not.
Yeah, I don't think
Cause
she
she could
like
have
that
been
for
came
real.
up.
I think I talked to her before. I think. I don't know. They be changing their pictures and profiles and stuff like that, but I think I remember an Ava before, whatever.
She could have been came up a long time ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to do some videos and shorts and stuff like that as well. Yeah, I am. It's a long live.
Yeah.
Laugh now, cry later. But you better hope that it was all that I'm gonna say. This is Mississippi to Egypt was because in the weed because they are south of Egypt. All Egypt, Miss Marine territory. They want to. Okay. Egypt, Miss Marine, Miss Mississippi. Hello, Barbara. I see you. I see you. Host, do you think Africans in the States, Black Americans, or Africans in the continent? What?
Um.
What? That's not what? Do I think
Wait, I don't
Africans in the
understand the
States
question.
don't like Africans in the continent? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
Now, that question is ballistic.
I don't know what that means.
Crazy. But I got y'all. I don't want y'all to hear. I don't want y'all to hear this.
Oh, okay. Are you live on? Oh, okay. He means the fob. What's a fob? Okay. Fairies? What's a fob? He's talking about African immigrants disliking Africans in Africa. What that got to do with us?
All right.
We love and admire you all. No hate here. I mean, no H8 here. Interesting. Interesting.
Rearrange that question.
I'm asking you if he thinks
We love,
Africans in the club.
we love and admire you all. That's a lie. The Gulf of Mexico is the fertile. Okay. He doesn't even know that, Chrissy. What are y'all talking about in this chat? He doesn't even know that, Chrissy. Whereas Nubian Kush, no thief in the night or day coming for us. Get this energy. That's funny. That is funny, Puma. We do those for our future generations. BBS. House Mississippi reaching. Tahonga. Laugh Not Cry Later. You better hope that your Hebrew is all I'm saying to you. You still get my question. What's going on in the conversation?
Maybe he don't. Maybe
Dang.
he speaks another language. I don't know.
No, it's the other conversation. You see how they lie in disrespect? We are not African. They literally say that we are not the same, and they told us not to date us even. Africans did say that we, you know what I'm saying? They did say that. I don't know what's going on. They do say they elders are known for not liking us. That's true. But I'm okay with them saying don't date us. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Trust me. I'm perfectly fine with that.
But if we were to say that, that would be they would say that's self H8.
Yeah,
Self dislike.
Hey. I'm perfectly fine with that. Trust me. That's actually in our best interest. Trust me. And I love the way our women look. So that don't really change nothing for me. So Yefef was given the lands that are cold. That is Europe and Asia. We are indigenous copper-colored tribal people of this turtle island. We are not African Slavics. Roots in Atlantic is fiction. That boy is just making claims to spell for your beliefs. Who is this? Who is this person? Gracie and Hamland touches each other, so how we should again. Okay. La Bands or Lee Bands. Am I tripping? Can somebody click on that person profile picture? I'm trying to see who that is. True indigenous to this land. Yes, we are. Can somebody double check to see who that person is? Bands.
Let me go check.
It's Oh, you talking about on the other side? Let me plug this up. And I might restart it, chat. Everybody, I might restart it, Ken. I just might restart it. Y'all know sometimes we do stuff like that. Just might restart it. On this side, where we at right here. So, you know, just might do that. Just might. Y'all native to America? If so, what was the land trade about? It was a made up story to erase us. It was a made up story to erase us. You want me to restart it with the flags? I would have to add flags. I would have to add those. More and more flags. I would have to add all of them. So let me. Okay, I'm about to end it on Tickety Talk right now, but y'all gonna still be with me right here. Y'all still gonna be with me. So I'm about to end it right here, and then I'm gonna bring it back. Venus, come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. Okay. We're gonna come back. All right, y'all still with me on YouTube. Y'all are still with me. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. If y'all want streams like this, y'all let me know. If y'all want streams like this, and of course you share the stream on the tube, y'all let me know, and I will be doing this more and more. Okay, I'm going to be doing this a lot. Showing y'all the in the field work on TikTok or any other platform that I get on, so you guys can see what's going on in real time. Because I know a lot of people, when I was making posts, they was like, how come I didn't catch the live? I want to catch the live. I want to say something. I want to be there. How do I get up in there? So I was like, okay, since they want to see it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double mirror it so you guys can see what's going on. So let me add something real quick. I got to add a couple flags. The Angola flag, the Liberia flag, because I don't know what's going on there. Something definitely weird going on. The Liberia flag. What other flags can I use? Like I got these flags right here. What other flag should I be using? I know I'm missing a flag. Should I put Cape Verde up there? I don't know. That's Kenya, Guinea, you know what I'm saying? Sudan, Nigeria, Eritrea, Somalia. I feel like I'm missing a flag. I still feel like I'm missing a flag. It's just for Africa. Cameroon and Nigeria. Congo, yes. Yes, I forgot about that one. That's the one I was. Yep. I forgot about that one. Sierra Leone. Oh, Sierra Leone. Yeah, you're right. I could do Sierra Leone because they hiding something over there. You know what I'm saying? They hiding something. Last night it was crazy. So some nights it's gonna get crazy, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. It gets crazy. It get real crazy. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay. All right, we're gonna go here. Oh, somebody uploaded. Okay. And then we go. Okay, it's loading. And they talk ish for them to be okay. We got it. All right, now we're going to. Ooh, I should have put that flag too. Put a heart. I should have put that flag too. It's okay. It's all right. Let's go. 2, 1. Let me see who talking trash. Oh, I don't know my tribal card and indigenous dark copper color. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. All right, we back. All right, we back. Welcome back. We back. I had to add some flags because some flags was missing. I had to put the Congo up there, man. I had to. Now, one flag I did miss was Cape Verde. There's something weird going on over there. Something definitely weird is going on over there. We got to talk about that. No lie. We got to talk about that. Yeah, we do. Because where did our people go? Where is our people that went to Liberia and all them other places? Where they at? Huh? What happened to them? Don't make no sense. Got to expose that. Welcome back, Mr. Cross. And you can follow the argument because the points are all over the place. Let me see something. Somebody in there? Let me see something. Oh, you talking about up on the top. You talking about what's happening in the chat. Yeah. Chat going crazy right now, I see. Woo. Chat's going crazy over there. Can you blame them? I know y'all see that comment right there. Oh, heck no. Heck to the no. They issue, go get India, man, gone. Bans. Electronica? Well, I'll be doggone. Thank you, Mr. Cross. Yep. You see a banner? What are you talking about? Welcome
I
back.
guess they had an argument about the Bible in the chat.
Yeah. You saw that? I don't know what's going on. Just like, I'm like, you know what? Let me not just get into that. Let me just.
Anytime they bring up the Bible and how places here in the Bible, I kind of ignore them. I don't care about all that.
No, it's not that. There's some truth to some stuff. I'm not going to talk about that quite yet again. I was talking about it at first, but I'm not going to talk about it right now.
Yeah. I was just saying, every time I hear about it, people have differing opinions because they cherry pick what they want from there and they put it back. And then, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into that right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Cutie Pie. No, that's what they're arguing.
We're talking about the Africans right now.
Because I was so confused when I read the chat.
There's truth to, yeah.
I'm not booting someone out the chat because they don't believe what's in the Bible, y'all. Like, that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, don't speak too much on it quite yet, Venus. Because people have, yeah. But I get what you're saying, though, too.
Yeah. No, because they were saying I should boot him out. That's what they're saying in the thing.
Well, it just needs to be peace in the chat because first and foremost, we really, a lot of us don't even know what's fully going on for real, not as in its entirety, you know? And I think that sometimes people get upset behind something that we can observe and there's patterns and stuff like that. And, you know, certain things, people think we should just completely ignore certain things, but sometimes that's not the best thing to do. And sometimes that holds you back because of your personal emotions. So I just do what I do when I'm looking at information. And if it's true, guess what I'm gonna say? Oh, it's true. And there's something there. For sure. For sure. All right.
Like the live.
Wow. Yeah, a lot was hidden and a lot was hijacked. Yeah, it was. So it definitely was. Thanks for liking a live. If it's one of them nice, it's cool. We already been on here for a good little minute. Had some good conversations. So if it's like that, you know what I'm saying, then we good. We already had some good conversations tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Especially y'all on the tube. Everybody that's on the tube. It's been in like, I don't know, going on 3 hours. It's been going on 3 hours. So hope y'all enjoyed tonight's live. Yeah, funny how police never after them but come for us regularly. But they all say we look alike. Gotta hear, they know the difference. Yeah. Yeah, we was on here for a good little minute. We were. Oh, you say crazy. I am enjoying myself, crazy. This is not Aboriginal, just Native American, not Indian. Okay. So we want to come up? Okay. Yeah, they funny. Okay, I see. You taking a good minute to load up, Sonny. It kicked you off. All right, you guys. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to end it on here. Okay. I'm going to end it on here. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. If y'all want me to come back tomorrow, y'all let me know. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to come back tomorrow around the same time. We can do this every night. Except probably like one night. We can do this every night at 9 o'clock. We can do this every night at 9 o'clock. In the field type stuff. Bring it back tomorrow. Trust me, it'll get chaotic. Bring it back tomorrow. We got Chrissy. We got bands.
No, Ethiopia and Somalia belongs there. A retreat.
She can't hear me talking, so yeah, she gonna eventually.
It should be on the background.
Okay. And make sure y'all like this live too. I mean, I can't really tell what's going on for real. Let me check this, double check to make sure what's going on here. Because it did not move. Let me check this.
Y'all know what you did.
Okay. Okay, I'll bring it back for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, okay? Love and abundance. 9 o'clock tomorrow. Peace.